Welcome, everyone. This is the first inaugural episode of our Let's Play series here at 8-Bit Wave. This is Joe Paz from 8-Bit Wave and Jpeace Productions playing through Megaman X. The reason we're doing this is we actually needed to get some footage for our SuperCon show, where we're playing a Megaman medley, and some of the Megaman X themes are being included. And so we're going to go ahead and start, I guess, with our Let's Play, more of a gathering footage playthrough. And we're going to go ahead and play through some of this stuff so we can get a lot of the footage that we need. We were looking around and we found a lot of the stuff where we're in HD. So I decided, I'll play through them here. And that way we can go ahead and get all the footage we need to make the videos look really nice. I've played through this first level so many times, I almost have everything memorized. I can't guarantee that I won't die, though. Not in the first level, I doubt it. But, I just haven't, oh, come on. I just haven't played this game in forever. Where did the life go? I never remember it, like, disappearing that quickly. It's just been so long that I've played this game. But all these themes are so nostalgic, so I mean, I love it. And that's why I had to include some of the Mega Man X stuff. I mean, I personally, I don't know about you guys. I mean, you can leave in the comments to see if anyone else agrees or disagrees. I personally grew up with this series over the original Mega Man series, and I actually prefer it. I mean, yeah, the other one is nice because it obviously is the original, but I really do prefer the darkness of this one. It takes place in basically, I wouldn't say post-apocalyptic, but definitely things didn't go well in the original Mega Man universe. To the point that for whatever unknown reason, X had to be sealed away in a time capsule, and then figured out and brought back by Dr. Kane. So, for whatever unknown reason, oh my god, I'm getting swarmed. For whatever unknown reason, things went awry to the point that, again, Dr. Light, even when you see him in the capsules, he literally says that he would hope that X wouldn't have had to fight, but just in case, he did include him with weapons and upgrades to help him fight. But he originally wasn't intended to fight, so it's just one of those things that it definitely has a bit of more of a darker side to things than the original Mega Man. I mean, the only thing that I would say that I really did like about the original Mega Man is that there was an actual, like, nemesis per se, in bass and treble. You had the stuff with Proto Man, Roll, and Rush. You had a lot more characters to help you out than in these games. I mean, in the subsequent games, they decided to add a bunch more other people, as comrades. And I guess you could consider Vile here a bit of a nemesis, but I never really considered him to be too much of a nemesis. At least not the way that Bass and Treble work, because it's like literally they rival both Mega Man and Rush. I always hated this as a little kid. I would press on my SNES. I would go ahead and actually press the reset button. I would be like, no way am I gonna die. I would just press the reset button. Then later on, I eventually figured out that that's actually the way the game is supposed to be. Paper Mario did the same thing. I always hated that in Paper Mario, where you started off losing, and I'm like, oh my god, this game sucks. And then after you play through it, you're like, oh my god, it's so cool that you got to get so much better. I always think it's interesting when games go ahead and start off that way. I love this theme. I always thought it was Zero's theme, and then I figure out later that it's not necessarily Zero's theme. The little thing that you heard before that that basically blues power chord progression sort of thing, because it goes up and forth. that's actually his theme, and I was like, seriously, that thing? I mean, this song is so much cooler. Sorry that I'm actually letting the text scroll through itself. We might actually use the footage, so I'm actually letting the text scroll out. No one needs passwords. What do we need that for? So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Chill Penguin. I've always done it this way as a kid, just because once I figured out that the dash is in this level, I mean, the dash is so useful for any other level, so I always just get the dash first. So we're going to go ahead and do Chill Penguin, and I think that'll wrap it up for this first episode. Oh my god. Oh, this is a terrible start. And I can't even complain, because, you know, I always complain whenever I'm playing through these games, not you know, to like my girlfriend and stuff, to Jackie, our video editor. I always complain that I'm like, oh my god, I can never play these games because these controllers, you know, or whatever, because I'm playing it on my Mac, on my emulator. I'm just screen capturing. But I'm playing on a PS3 controller, which granted shouldn't be wrong, because the Megaman X collection, they made the remake on a PS2, so theoretically it shouldn't be far off. But I always played it on the GameCube controller, which, I mean, the jump button and dash button are close and all that. Same thing with the SNES controller. I feel like the circle button, which would be the equivalent to the dash button here, is just way too far from square, which is the fire button. So I never really liked the way the layout is. And the Xbox 360 controller, it's a little bit closer, but it still feels a little too far for my taste. I actually do like the way the GameCube controller feels, you know. It's just very well-designed controller. Except for maybe it didn't have two shoulder buttons. Like, you know, the Xbox 360 and PS3 and so forth have always had, you know, the lower triggers, and then the shoulder, the bumpers, or whatever you call them. So I always kind of prefer that, but I mean, it just felt really ergonomic. And even though the buttons were in a weird circular pattern, they all laid really well and really close to each other. So it was really interesting. Another thing, I'm obviously not reading the text now. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, I've seen all these other Let's Play people, and they actually go ahead and read the text, so I'm thinking right now that I didn't start doing it, but maybe I should. So if you guys really want me to go ahead and read the text, I'll go ahead and read it. I'll try to give the characters voices and stuff, or whatever. Make it interesting. I just didn't start it, so I'm just keeping it this way for this episode. But if somebody's like, oh my god, he's not reading the text, why is he not doing it? I will totally go ahead and do that. So leave a comment if anyone would enjoy me narrating the text as well. I definitely don't mind doing that. And I'm hoping this will become more of a standard thing. Like, maybe we can continue doing this on this channel, you know, for 8-bit waves, since we do need to get other games. We might play through X3 depending on what we need, and some other games as well. Some other games that we might possibly need some footage for. I always love this robot. This thing is awesome. So we might need to play through a few other of the X series and other Mega Man games. So keep in tune for that. Maybe subscribe, and that'll really help out with us as well. But hopefully it'll be we'll be able to get stuff like this up pretty often, as well as maybe like, for example, Jackie, our video editor, and my girlfriend, like I said, has never played through Mega Man. So originally I had said, I was like, oh, it would be hilarious if you play through it, but since we are a bit on the deadline, I'm actually playing through it, since I have played through the game previously. Oh man, I'm going in here with pretty low health. I might actually die. But that's why, because we need to get this done before in about a month, so it's a lot of stuff to do. So we need to get this done quickly and move on. Oh, he actually jumped. I thought he was going to grab the ring. Okay, now he grabs the ring. He's actually juking me out. I used to have his like patterns all memorized. Still remember that much, that he shoots 4 and then, you know, does something else. I can... That looked totally planned, but it totally wasn't. I accidentally. Oh no! Oh, oh no! Oh! Oh man, I almost died. That was so clutch. Oh man. I I thought he was gonna jump up to the. Every time he jumps, I could swear he's going for the ring, and he totally didn't. So he caught me off guard. I'm lucky that I got that shot in. But yeah, so that'll pretty much wrap it up for this episode. We'll go ahead and continue and do the rest of these, and you know. That way, again, all you guys can keep up with this, and I don't know, maybe it's cool, maybe it's not, you know, whatever it is, you know, let me know in the comments, and we'll continue doing this, or maybe not, you know, just put up our regular content that we're going to be putting up, you know, recordings of us playing, and some promotional stuff, as well as you know, some Q&As and cool stuff like that. So there's a lot of cool stuff we have planned out, and this is just for the beginning of you know, more to come. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. For the next episode, we will probably go ahead and come over here to Storm Eagle. So yeah, keep in touch. Take care.